Right. So, just came across the listing in one of my favorite neighborhoods, Francisco de Montejo. They got a rental that is up for rent. Has a pool, 3 bedrooms. Looks like it's in a good pocket where you're walkable to everything. So I'm about to go check that out. And it's an open house today. One of the things that the lady said was that the price was negotiable. So I like when they say that because that means they trying to get rid of that thing. So if it checks out, hopefully this might be the one. I'm playing with my budget, revising my budget, and so which gives me more wiggle room on what I can pay for rent, provided I stick to the budget. And so I'm gonna try to rein in my spending, and I'll share that with you all in another video. The budget, what my budget looks like, just so you get an idea of how we do things. I've started to, in the past, I used to use my budget based on U.S. dollars, but now I do it in pesos. So, for example, if you have, like, say, if your budget is $5,000 a month, then in pesos, this was prior to the US dollar dipping. In pesos, that would be 100,000 pesos. 100,000 pesos is about 5,000 US dollars. So if you got 100,000 pesos and let's say your rent is 20% of your budget, that means you got what? 20% of 100,000 pesos is, you got 20,000 pesos per month. The food would on your rent. Um, if you want to be to kind of consider, well, we'll talk about that in another video. So anyhow, I'll share that with you. I'm on my way now. I'm driving, so I'm gonna see if I can finagle this camera to kind of show you Francisco de Montejo as I drive through parts of it, because there's different zones within Francisco de Montejo, or neighborhoods within Francisco de Montejo. Each one generally gives you a little bit more access to certain things. For example, one zone you might be closer to the mall, other zone you might be closer to more parks, other zone might be closer to more restaurants, etc., etc. So we're going to show you that. All right, so I'm already in Francisco de Montejo. As you can see, there's a medical spa there. There's a car wash spot right here. I was hoping this light turned green before now, because there were no cars behind me. Now I got cars pulling all up behind me. So let's try and finagle this. Driving a stick shift with one hand and holding the camera with the other hand. It might be a bumpy ride, y'all. So let's try. But this is Francisco de Montejo. This is one part of it. And it's a very this traditional working class neighborhood. Um, Everything is out here. Bus transport, an abundance of Uber rides and Uber drivers, DD drivers, in-driver drivers, etc., etc. You got literally everything out here. Very walkable sidewalks everywhere. Um, Another car wash. So we're coming up on a spot where there's a bodega which is owned by Walmart. I'm in the wrong damn lane. But the bodega's over there. You got some banks over here, pharmacies over here. We got a place coming up here on the left called Matika. It's a hamburger joint. Kids like that spot. They have chicken burgers, beef burgers, Los Trumpos. Los Trumpos have some good doggone. Got some good doggone. That's it right there. Got some good happy hour prices over there, and some good drinks. But this is it. You know what I mean? Look at that place right there. Some chicken over here. They have what they call tianguis. They got a Korean restaurant. They like, this is a Japanese restaurant right here on the right. That's why I say, depending on the neighborhood, you pick the right neighborhood. You get to walk right out your front door, and you get access to all of this. And this looks completely different at night. But that was a Japanese restaurant we just passed by, and they got Korean restaurants. I think there's like two Korean restaurants out here. Then they have Korean shops where you can come out here and buy kimchi. If you eat kimchi, you can come out here and get everything. Furniture stores, dress shops. I'm hoping my GPS come on and tell me where I'm at. I might have to stop so I can know where I'm going, because I don't know where I'm going. Calle 50 is my next stop. I think it's my turn up here. Let me put this down because I got to go through a roundabout. All right, so back at it. So according to my GPS, I'm about 4 minutes away from my location, and that just kind of gives you an idea of what access you have. You got access to all of this. This is a main street, very busy, active street with everything imaginable. Look at that, pitaya, that's the dragon fruit. In the grocery store we saw yesterday, that was 40 pesos per kilo. So about $2 for 2.2 pounds. They're saying 30 pesos per kilo. So that's about $1.50 for 2.2 pounds of dragon fruit, which I just priced it online. Currently in the United States, one dragon fruit is costing $5.98 at the Walmart in the United States. And I just posted that video. So here you're getting 2.2 pounds of dragon fruit, which is probably, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 of them, depending on how big they are, maybe 6, uh, for about $1.50. In the States, you're paying $5.98 for one. But there's a supermarket right there, Super Arcade. The mall, the Galadias Mall, is pretty close. Look at that bubble tea right there. Kids love them some bubble tea. And they got everything on this strip. Seafood restaurants. And it's real pretty at night, y'all. See the lights in the center of the median? It's really nice at nighttime. This place lights up. Everybody's out on the streets because it's much cooler. And it's just kind of hard to get appreciation for the Luca Music Bar. We just passed. You just go sit down in there and listen to music. You also got some residential homes on this strip as well, kind of mixed in between. But man, everything you need is right here. I think I'm supposed to get off on Calle 61. Yep. We turn it right here, y'all. I'm gonna get off for a second. So I just turned down the street, going to Calle 69. So this is like that's a travel agency there. And this is like a pretty nice little block because there's some nice looking houses out here. I got him a boat right here. All right, here's my turn, Calle 69. And according to the map, should be right here on the right. Should be a gate. It look like this might be it. One with the bed in front. Hope that ain't it. But look like it might be. So, as you can tell, it looks a little rough around the edges out here. But let's go inside and see what it looked like. It looks quiet so far, for sure. Right, so this is the neighborhood. This is the street. It's actually a pretty nice house. I just walked through it. There's a button, they have a doorbell where you can click on and talk to through that and let people in. This is the driveway through the garage, and you can come in through the door. Small area here with beautiful trees. Um, enough space for maybe one car, maybe. I don't know if you can get two cars in here, but pretty tall building. There's a service entrance to the back where people don't have to go through your house to get to the pool to clean it or to do some yard work. But here's a better view of the place. This is, I like how the ground is, you got these rocks here. You don't have to do any yard work or cut grass, which eliminates maintenance fees. This is the living room when you first walk in, which is pretty spacious. I'm gonna try to pan this camera slowly. You got ceiling fan, like they got brand new ceiling fans. They're currently here painting the whole place. And that is the dining room over there with ceiling fans, so it's quite spacious. Like I said, I'm paying about 12,500 pesos a month. I got 2 bedrooms, and this place is significantly larger than what I'm paying. And remember, this price is negotiable. So new air conditioning, new ceiling fans, nice window to look out the dining room, although you just got a garage gate blocking it. This is the refrigerator that will be going in. They moved it out of there to make, while they're doing some maintenance work in there. That's the intercom to the speaker outside. And the kitchen. The only downside is the kitchen is small. Got a little shelving. Well, I don't know, where do the refrigerator go? I'm assuming they'll take that out and put the refrigerator in. But there's not a lot of space here for, but it's enough just to do some cooking. If the price is right, I'll make it work. Uh, so not too much space, but enough. I assume they're gonna take that out. Refrigerator don't go there, but all right. So I'm gonna walk out. There's another bedroom here on the main. Look like some fiber optic lines. This is a pretty spacious bedroom. I said if I got a place and they had a bedroom downstairs, I probably, that's what I'm looking for. I'm tired of climbing stairs. Have a closet space here, brand new ceiling fan, new air conditioning added. Right outside off the pool. So I'm gonna go to the back, let you see that. Here's the bathroom. There's a complete bathroom downstairs. So there's only 2 bathrooms in the house. This one and the 2 bedrooms upstairs. So pretty spacious patio. Big flower pots here. They got a little bench where you can sit down. I guess they're gonna put some ceiling fans up there. And so this is the pool. It looked bigger in the photographs, but this nonetheless is the pool. They're filling it up now, and I guess they're gonna clean it. So this is about 8 feet long, and look like the pool might only be about 3 feet deep. So not a very big pool, but it's definitely enough to come get cooled off and relax, sit in your backyard. They got this tree here. I like this backsplash they have. They got stairs that go up to the balcony, which this goes to the master bedroom. So this is the balcony off of the master bedroom, which is a pretty sizable balcony, as you can see. And you can come out from upstairs, come down, get in the pool. When you're done, go straight back upstairs if that's what you want. That is the service entrance we saw a moment ago. So let's go upstairs. Let me get a shot from this angle. So they're putting in the work to get this place up to par. If the price is right, a little storage area, but these are the stairs, pretty stairs. I take that back. That bedroom, that balcony is not off of the master bedroom. I thought it was, but this is a regular sized bedroom here. I can put some storage space up top. Brand new ceiling fans, brand new AC. This is the window to the front, where you can look out the door, gives you a better view of the patio out front. Other houses. Ethernet cords in all the rooms, so you can plug straight in. And another bedroom. I don't know which one. The ceilings are very high. The ceilings are probably 20 feet maybe in the bedrooms. It's very, very high ceilings. Air conditioning, two windows. Again, Ethernet cords. We got the fiber optic connections. Again, this is the window, closet. So these two bedrooms look to be the same size. I don't know if the one that's downstairs is bigger, possibly, but here's the bathroom. It's a shared. Look like they put a brand new sink in. Check out the. Mm-hmm. All right. And here's a laundry room. They do have a laundry room inside the house for two connections. So you can put a washer, dryer in here. Well, definitely a washer. I don't see an exhaust for a dryer. I don't know if gas. Well, there's a gas line for the dryer. I never had a gas dryer, so I don't know if they require an exhaust. And they got a little ceiling fan here. But here's the balcony upstairs, which is a pretty sizable balcony. That goes to the downstairs area. So on the listing, I think it said 13,000 pesos or 13.5. Says it's negotiable, and they just posted this today. So let's take a look at it. Thank you. Right, so that wasn't a bad setup. I got some clarification on that refrigerator. So apparently, there's a small spot for a refrigerator, but somebody went and bought a refrigerator that was too big. So, so they got it in the dining room. I'm like, so y'all can't take it back and get a smaller one? And they're like, no, that's what they gonna keep. I'm like, so y'all just gonna keep the refrigerator in the dining room? Well, I'm gonna make an offer, but it's gonna be, yeah, if I got to live with a refrigerator in the dining room like that, hey, somebody else gonna pay for that, or put the refrigerator somewhere else in another part of the house upstairs, and go buy the smaller refrigerator to fit in the kitchen would be the better deal. But that's not a bad house. It's a pretty good price. Well, I think the price gonna get better because it is negotiable, and for this area, 13 is kind of high. I think and it's unfurnished, so 13 is high for this area. So I'm gonna see what can be worked out, just out of curiosity. And if it's right, hell, I might take it. And I just drove one block over, and one block over, it brings you out to a basketball court, where they usually play soccer on these courts, and that's the main road right there, which everything under the sun will be up and down this street. There's a small park right across the street as well. Um, there's a La Tienda right over here, and so yeah, just one block over, you got all of this here. Let me ride over here. All right, so this is the main strip we're about to turn on over here. Somebody selling some chicharron. Let's run out here in the street. So one block of odds. This is the fabric store. This is the fabric store Charlie like to go to. They got access to all of this one block outside of that house. This is what you got. It's on the bus line, of course. Look at that. Another Japanese restaurant, meat market, pharmacies. You got a little bit of everything. So location-wise, this is a great area. Look at the gym right here, etc., etc. So I just sent the email to the lady. I was like, hey, it's a beautiful house, but the idea of that refrigerator just sitting there in the dining room in open view, taking up space, blocking everything, I was like, that does not help. I mentioned the fact that there's only 2 complete bathrooms, and mentioned the fact that there's no bathroom in the master bedroom. So I brought that up. So when you start trying to negotiate prices, you bring up all the bad points, just all in the effort to try and make it work. I talked about how small the kitchen was, very tiny kitchen, not a lot of space to cook. And I mentioned the fact that I possibly might have to buy a smaller refrigerator to put in that small space in the corner where they had a little counter space in there. It looked like that's removable. That I might have to buy a smaller refrigerator just to get that one out of there. So just talking about all the cons. And so I'm gonna let her respond to that first. Then I'll come back with my offer. I'm like, it's a lot, but hey, 10,000 pesos, I'll live with it, So we can come somewhere at the 10,000 range, and then she counted back at 10.5. Sorry, switching gears. Come back at the 10.5. Hey, maybe I can work with that. So that wait for her response, and I'll keep you posted on that. Well, needless to say, they declined my offer. I came in real low at first, 10,000, and went up to 11,000. So, I don't want to. It's a nice house. It's a good 11,000 ain't bad, but I'm gonna keep looking because I still kind of want a much larger pool. I want a bathroom in my bedroom, so I have some real particular things that I want. So a bathroom in my bedroom, in my master room, at least another half a bath in that house, and what else? Just a few other little nuances, but definitely a larger pool. But I can live with it for 11,000, 10,000. I can tolerate it, but beyond that, nah.